right, we're going to be creating our review video for section 10.5. That's chapter 10, section 5. And as always, whenever we do this, we start with our learning target. Our learning target for today is to multiply monomials. Well, let's define what a monomial is. All right, so a definition here. A monomial is a number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables. So let's look at a rule here. You need to commit this to memory. If I've got, for example, 2 to the 4th power times 2 to the 3rd power, that's the same thing as saying 2 to the 4 plus 3 or 2 to the 7th power. If I go 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 2 to the 4th. Then I take that times 2 to the 3rd, 2 times 2 times 2. So I've got 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 2 to the 7th. It is 2 to the 4 plus 3, or 2 to the 7th. And here it is in algebra terms. 2 to the, or a to the m times a to the n is equal to a to the m plus n. Well, jump right in here and do an example. 7 to the power of 6 times 7 to the power of 2 is 7 to the 6 plus 2, or 7 to the 8th. We can check that out. 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 7. That'd be 7 to the 6th times 7 times 7. So it's 7 times to the 6th to the 7th to the 8th. 7 to the 8th is the correct answer. All right. Another example, we've got 7 times x plus 2 times 11 times x plus 4. I'm going to regroup that. I'm going to say 7 times 11 times x squared times x to the 4th. Well, 7 times 11, of course, is 77. X squared times x to the 4th becomes x to the 2 plus 4, or 77 times x to the 6th. X to the 6th. All right. 3x squared times a negative 5x to the 5th. Again, I'm going to regroup it. I'm going to say 3 times a negative 5 times x squared times x to the 5th. All right, so 3 times negative 5 is a negative 15. X squared times x to the 5th is x to the 7th. So a negative 15x to the 7th is letter D. The loudness of a lawnmower is 10 to the 9th times as loud as as intense as the loudness of a pin dropping. The sound of a rock concert is 10 to the 4th times as intense as the loudness of a lawnmower. How many times is the intensity of a loudness of a rock concert compared to the loudness of a pin? Well, if this right here represents the loudness of a lawnmower compared to that of a pen, times 10 to the 4th to get the loudness of a rock concert. Well, I plug in here, this was 10 to the 9th, the loudness of a lawnmower. So 10 to the 9th plus 4 is equal to 10 to the 13th power. That's how many times a rock concert is louder than a pin. The total attendance at last year's varsity football games was 2 to the 10th. The total attendance at this year's games is 2 to the 3rd times as great, so I'm going to multiply it by 2 to the 3rd. So I've got 2 to the 10th times 2 to the 3rd becomes 2 to the 13th. 10 plus 3, 2 to the 13th. Letter D is the correct answer. Find 4 to the negative 8 times 4 to the 3rd. Well, 4 to the negative 8th plus 3 becomes 4 to the negative 5. The negative parts here indicate they're in the wrong part of the fraction, so they should be written as 1 over 4 to the 5th. 1 over 4 to the 5th is the correct answer. That's one way to do this. Another way to do this would be to say 4 to the negative 8 would be 1 over 4 to the 8th times 4 over 3, or times 4 to the 3rd over 1. And as I work this out, there'd be 4 to the 3rd over 4 to the 8th, 4 to the 3 minus to the 8th. So it'd be 4 to the minus 5. or 1 over 4 to the 5th power. Same thing, just different way of writing it. 8 to the 7th power times 8 to the negative 4 is 8 to the 7 minus 4. 8 to the 7 minus 4 is 3. So 8 to the 3rd is the correct answer, letter C. 2 to the 5th times 2 to the 4th. 2 to the 5th times 2 to the 4th would become 2 to the 5 plus 4, or 2 to the 9th. 2 to the 9th.